Explore. Decide if the following situations require an ordered arrangement. So let's look at each one. So Coach Dunn needs a first, second, and third receiver from the 15 people that tried out at the beginning of the year. How many ways can he do this? So we're not actually going to do the math. We're just going to figure out if this is a combination or a permutation. So if you don't really know sports, this is a football team, sounds like. When you're on a football team, you definitely have a first, second, and third receiver. And sometimes you only need one receiver on the field. And if you have one receiver on the field, you're going to have your best guy out there. Sometimes you need two receivers. And then we'll have different routes that are designed for the first guy and the second guy. And sometimes you have three receivers. And if you watch pro football or college football, you'll know that sometimes there's even 5 receivers on the field at a time. So this would be a permutation, because it does matter who is the first string, second string, and third string receiver. So this would be a permutation. Coach Dunn wants to choose 4 captains from the varsity team of 30 players to represent the team of the coin flip. How many ways can he do this? This would be a combination. We're not actually concerned with who is the first, second, third, or fourth captain. It's just how many different people can we choose to be a captain, and there are 4 slots. This would be a combination. And finally, the local pizza shop offers pizzas with any combination of up to 10 different toppings. How many different ways may pizzas be ordered if you choose any 3 toppings? So this is also a combination. Be careful with the word combination. Sometimes a combination in the question can mean permutation. So do not look at this word and just necessarily go to combination. Like a combination lock. A combination lock is actually a permutation lock. Just call it combination lock for whatever reason. So once again, it doesn't matter which way you put the toppings on a pizza. If you put pepperoni, cheese, and tomatoes, that's the same thing as a cheese, pepperoni, tomato pizza. Model B, is each a permutation or a combination? Write an expression and calculate the value. How many ways are there to give 3 honorable mention awards to a group of 8 contest entrants? So we're not actually giving these people a place in the contest. There's honorable mentions like that. You have done well enough to be mentioned as a person that, I guess, did great. So this would be a combination. So it would be 8C. That H should be smaller. I don't want to spend the time to make it smaller right now. Which would be equal to 8 factorial divided by, let's see here, how can I make this format right? There we go. And we're taking 3 at a time, factorial, times 8 minus 3, which is 5 factorial. So we'll go to our calculator. 8 factorial divided by parenthesis 3 factorial times 5 factorial parenthesis equals 56. So back out here equals 56. Possible ways that 8 people could be given 8 people might receive one of 3 honorable mentions. Question 2. How many ways are there to award first prize, second prize, and third prize to a group of 8 contest entrants? This is a permutation. It matters who gets first, who gets second, and who gets third, right? Like if you got third, you wish you would have gotten first because that's a better award. So we have 8P3, which would equal 8 factorial up top. Divide by, keep the underline, there we go. And we're just doing 8 minus 3, which would be 5 factorial. And that goes to our calculator. 8 factorial. No need for parentheses because we just have one thing down here. Equals 336. So equals 336.